I almost did something that could have caused big trouble for me yesterday. When I was a kid, I lived on a farm in Nebraska where we had a quarter-mile lane from our house to the road where I caught the school bus. One day I came home from school, got off the bus, and the roads and our lane were covered with snow. There was a road grader coming by that was clearing off the snow. The operator stopped and asked if I wanted to ride to the house. Here's this big piece of earth-moving equipment. This was amazing. So I climbed up in the cab, and the driver, who I didn't know, drove up the lane to our house, dropped me off, and this is a memory that stuck with me forever. Last night, I was on my way home from church, and it was just twilight. The sun had set, and it was starting to get dark. And as I turned onto my street, I noticed this young girl that was also walking up my street. She was probably around 10 years old or so, and as I was driving past her, I started thinking, it's kind of dark. It's a little hard to see her out there. It's a little dangerous for her to be out there. She's walking alone, which itself is a risk. She could be vulnerable to somebody with bad intent coming by. And I had this sudden thought that maybe I should give her a ride down the street to wherever her house is and make sure she gets home safely. Now, as I say that, I bet there are red flags going off in your mind, just like immediately went off in my mind when I realized how that would look for a stranger to pull up to this little girl on the street and ask her if she wants to get into his vehicle. Now, I know there are creeps and predators in the world, and that children have to be vigilant, and that their parents have to teach them to be vigilant. And I think that's a good thing. But I think it's a horrible thing that this is the world that the creeps have made for us. This may not be humorous or even particularly helpful, but it was a stark reminder to me of where we're at as a society, and I really kind of hate that. Regardless, today's a new day, and I hope you can make it a great one. See ya.